गणानां त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनः शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामवित्रयवतु गणेशाय नमः सरस्वत्यै नमः श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम् ॐ हर 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 ॐ नमः सोमाय च रुद्राय च नमः ताम्राय चारुणाय च नमः शङ्गाय च पशुपतये च नमः उग्राय च भीमाय च नमो अग्रे वधाय च दूरे वधाय च नमो हन्त्रे च हनीयसे च नमो वृक्षेभ्यो हरिकेशेभ्यो नमः ताराय नमः शम्भवे च मयो भवे च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च नमः स्तिध्याय च कूल्याय च नमः आद्याय च नमः प्रतरणाय चोत्तरणाय च नमः आताद्याय च नाद्याय च नमः षष्ठ्याय च फेन्याय च नमः सिकट्याय च ह्याय च नामयिरिण्याय च प्रपथ्याय च नमः किगुंसिलाय च क्षयणाय च नमः कपर्दिने च पुलस्तये च नमो कृत्याय च नमः कल्प्याय च केक्याय च नमः शांति शांति नमः सभाभ्यः सभापतिभ्यश्च वो नमः। Om Sri Sai Ram. When there is a saying that when it rains it pours and it never stops, right? Swami's grace for the past few weeks is like that. It's incredible grace flowing abundantly, more than we can ever even imagine. This particular Guru Purnima is, I think this speaker is not working. Yeah. Maybe you should turn this one this way so they can hear properly. So Bhagavan's grace and love, this particular Guru Purnima is beyond comprehension. We are studying the aspect of the Rudram as it relates to the all-pervasiveness of God beyond space. That is this particular Anuvakam we are studying. Nama Irinyaya cha Prapathyaya cha Kigum Silaya cha Shayanaya cha Kapardine cha Pulastaye cha Goshtyaya cha Gruhyaya cha Talpyaya cha Gehyaya cha Katyaya cha Gahvareshtaya cha Namo Apaguramanaya cha Abhighnate cha Akhidate cha Prakhidate cha Namo Vah Kirikebhyo Deva Nagum Hridayebhyo Namo Viksheenakebhyo Namo Vichinvatkebhyo Nama Anirhatebhyo Nama Amivatkebhyaha. Very beautiful Anuvakam. This is the 9th Anuvakam. The 9th Anuvakam that we are studying, as I was mentioning before, each Anuvakam is very significant in highlighting or underscoring the presence of the divine in many, many aspects as it relates to time, space, gods, thieves, demigods, different professions, different individuals. That is what we have been studying. I will ask you questions now. What is the Anuvakam that talks about the all-pervasiveness in the context of time? Now it is about time you start answering the questions, because you have been learning this Rudram now for how many months? Without looking at the book you should be able to tell. Because if it is assimilating, the context of studying the Rudram is to assimilate in our blood, in our awareness, in our consciousness. Not just to come and, this is not, because if that doesn't happen, the purpose of learning the Veda is gone. The purpose of learning the Veda is not ritual. If you learn the Veda as a ritual, it will stay with you and it will die. But if it is spiritual, it will live in you and live around you, live beyond you forever, because you are now living the ritual in spirit. What is the Anuvakam that talks about all-pervasiveness of God or the divine beyond time? Maybe I should open up the line so that people on the phone can answer. Anybody on the phone? 6. What Anuvakam? What is the Anuvakam that talks about, what Anuvakam you said? 6. What is number 6? Jyeshtaya cha Kanishtaya cha, that is correct. See, she is connected. Pustakam chodukundani cheppava? Very good. Without looking at the book, she said 6. Jyeshtaya cha Kanishtaya cha Purvajaya cha Parajaya cha Madhyamaya cha Apagalbhaya cha Jaganyaya cha Buddhi. That is the context of time. Beyond the time. Existence beyond time. But yet, we were confused, and we confuse others that he has to live, why he lived only 85 years, not 96 years, when he is living beyond time. What is the context of understanding him with age? Why do we have to get confused about that? Jyeshtaya cha Kanishta. He is beyond time. He is present all the time. Jyeshtaya cha Shirdi Baba. Kanishtaya cha Prema Baba. Jyeshta means the elder one. Kanishta is the younger one. Purvajaya cha, the one that existed even before birth existed. Purva ja, ja means birth. Purva ja means before birth. He is the one who gave meaning to the word birth. Adi Madhyantarahitaya Namaha. There is Jaganyaya cha, Buddhnyaya cha. There is no beginning, there is no end, there is no middle. This is the context of time that we are talking about. So I urge all of you, I need only a handful of people that are connecting to what we are talking in the context of the spirit and the divine. Whether you chant perfectly or not, it doesn't really matter. When you chant with the intent of chanting, understanding that the divine's presence, what is the Anuvakam that talks about his presence in each and every profession? What is that? Nama Avyadhini. See, that's what I want. You say 4, he says what the Anuvakam is. Nama Avyadhini bhyo vividhyanti bhyaschavo nama. Because this is what you will take with you and your generations come together. Once you connect to the divine in the context of every single profession. What are the professions that are described in that Anuvakam? Chariot, the charioteer, fisherman, pot maker. Exactly. Every single, he is beyond every single, he is in every profession. He is in every profession. So once you know that he is in every profession, you take that profession as your dharma. You don't try to judge whether your dharma is better than anybody else's dharma. Each dharma, when you do the dharma, Swami very beautifully, one person asked Swami, I do not know the entire 800 shlokas of Bhagavad Gita. I have not listened to any of these, read any of these Gita Vahinis, nothing. I only know what. Swami asked, what do you know? I said, I only know the first 2 lines of that. Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre. He said, stop. That is enough. You learned the entire Veda. What? What is Swami saying? He asked him, what is the second word and the fourth word? Second word is Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre. What is the second word, fourth word? Kshetre. Yeah, very good. Everybody has breakfast now. They are thinking too much. Just I am asking very simple question. Kshetre. What is the first word and the third word? Dharmam Kuru. Kshetre Dharmam Kuru. In whatever field you are in, just do your dharma. This is the essence of Gita. He said, you learned the entire Gita, Bangaru. Please go and now practice. Enough. You don't need to chant all the 800 slokas. The first 4 words of Bhagavad Gita, enough. Kshetre Dharmam Kuru. And now, when you look at that, then what you know is, whatever profession you are in, the dharma you are in, when you do that with your complete heart and soul, you are doing that as an offering to God. You don't have to understand, oh, my job is better than somebody else's job. Why? He is punjishtebhyo, nishadebhyaschavo namo. Everything mahadbhyaha, kshulakebhyaschavo namo. Mahadbhyaha means the most learned people, kshulakebhyaha, the one that have not even learnt anything. He is in them, he is in these people also. Then what happened? You don't feel anything deprived for yourself. You don't have to compare yourself to anybody else. You are who you are, and this is self-awareness in the context of grounding in divinity. That is what that Anuvakam is saying. Now, what is the Anuvakam that describes him in all the thieves? Hey, first row. Huh? People on the phone can also answer. I opened the line, like that radio shows. Nobody is answering. Okay. Line is open now. Huh? Third one. What is the third one? Namassahamanaya nivyadhina avyadhini. Namassahamanaya nivyadhina. What is the Anuvakam that describes that he is in every god? Huh? Namassomaya cha Rudraya cha. He is present in every divine. He is pervading the divinity of divinities. What's the Anuvakam that describes that he is in every place? Vahegura. Enter. The one that we are studying now, Nama Irinyaya cha, Prapatyaya cha, Kigum Silaya cha, Kshayanaya cha. Namo Bhavaya cha, Rudraya cha, Nama Sharvaya cha, Pashupataye cha, Nama. That one is describing about, again, pervading the context of all the divinities. Mother Nature is, no, the second one, yeah. Dundubhyaya cha means the one who is the one that is responding to the call within you. Dundubhyaya cha, Hananyaya cha, Drishnave cha, Pramurshaya cha. That means what? Call response. You call upon him or he calls upon you. It's up to you to wake up to the call or to hit the snooze button, sleep for half an hour more. No problem. He'll keep calling you. You don't wake up, even then he'll keep calling you. And you are the one that is stopping him. Somebody was asking me in a satsang on Friday, how do we listen to him? He said, no. How do we listen to him all the time? He is always speaking only. You have to reduce the noise to listen to the signal. The signal is always there. The current is always there. It is us that have to put the effort to connect the current to a fan or to a light or to a washing machine. We have to do that. He won't. In fact, Bhagavan is so incredible that he doesn't even change what you want to do. He's completely in line with, he's such pure love. It is up to you to take the initiative, to go in front of him. Swami, I want to do this, please bless. Yes, Bangaru, do it. He will do that only. Because for him it is always yes, 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 yes. There is no in Swami's dictionary. If you go in front of him and say, Swami, I want to do this, but, he will say, please don't do that, Bangaru. Because the but is what he doesn't want. There is no but in his dictionary. You understand? Now that is Dundubhyaya cha, Hananyaya cha. The call of the Lord is Dundubhi. And when you respond to that call, and that response is follow the master, face the devil, fight to the end, finish the game. That is the essence of that Anuvaka. Follow the master. Now Irinyaya cha, Prapatyaya cha. Let us chant that Anuvaka. Nama Irinyaya cha, Prapatyaya cha, Nama Kigum Silaya cha, Kshayanaya cha, Nama Kapadine cha, Pulastaye cha, Nama Purustaya cha, Vidyaya cha, Nama Savyaya cha, Vedyaya cha, Nama Adyaya cha, Kappadesaya cha, Namo Hridayaya cha, Nivesaya cha, Nama Last time when we met, I don't know where I stopped the meaning. Anybody remembers? Apaguramanaya cha abhighna techa nama akhidate cha. So different places that we are talking about. This Anuvakam now goes to, as I was saying, Urmyaya cha, means the one who is in the earth, Surmyaya cha, in the waves. The one who is in green leaves, Parnyaya cha. Parnashadhyaya cha means in the dried ones. Namo apaguramanaya cha abhignate cha. Apaguramanaya, the one who is actually holding weapons. Abhignate cha, then who is able to destroy the enemies with those weapons. I salute to him. And what that means is, obviously the first question that comes to mind is, why is God holding weapons, right? All the time the same question. Confusion, confusion, confusion. And the confused confuse the confused. The confused confuse the confused and the unconfused. Because this fellow looks at only one thing, he has no context of what this really means in a spiritual level. How come all these Hindu gods are carrying these deadly weapons? Are they violent people? You see what you can see with your eyes and you make a judgment. You see a tail and you run to the judgment that this is some kind of a tiger or some bear, but you have no idea what it is. So the context of God holding weapons is, I have shared that many times, that these weapons are our own enemies. Sarvabadha prashamanam trailokyasya akhileshwari evameva tvaya karyam asmad vairi vinashanam. The troubles that we are getting is because of the enemies inside us, not outside of us. The happiness that we get also is not because of what is outside us. The happiness is also inside us. Right? Neither are outside. Happiness also is inside. You choose to be happy. It's a choice. If you choose to be unhappy, you can always be unhappy. There is nobody that stops that. Right? Swami says if the person is depressed, even God cannot help. You have to put the effort to come out of that. So the first step is to grace ourselves. The first grace is gracing ourselves. If you constantly, there is some misplaced, even the misplaced spirituality is a self-pity. Is the biggest unspiritual thing, is self-pity. Always pitying yourself. Oh, poor me. Nobody looks at me. Nobody talks to me. Nobody gives me anything. Nobody wants to date me. Nowadays, this also is getting into children's heads. They think that if nobody calls them for a date, they are unworthy. What stupidity has gone into these children's heads? Peer pressure. This peer pressure is what is killing. You don't need to feel self-pity. What the heck if somebody doesn't like you? You have to first feel good about yourself. That is the first grace. That is the biggest enemy that is stopping a person to be happy, is self-pity. Always thinking, oh, nobody cares about me. How come that fellow doesn't smile at me? How come this fellow doesn't talk to me? How come this fellow doesn't call me for their party? How come that fellow only calls me for the party, nobody else? Even that is problem. Everything is problem only. This is the biggest enemy that has to be stricken by ourselves, and the one who enables you the weapon to strike that enemy right in front of you. I salute to you. Apaguramanaya cha abhighnate cha. The one that comes with the weapon to destroy the enemy right on the face means what? Your own face. Your own face. You look in front of the mirror, and if you feel self-pity, then that is the biggest enemy you have to strike. It doesn't matter how beautiful you look from outside, even when you stand in front of the mirror. If the God within you shines, then the beauty is self-expressed, and it is so incredible to watch. Nobody will care about how you look. You understand, children? It's very important. Don't worry about who compliments you on Facebook. Apaguramanaya cha abhighnate cha. The first enemy that needs to be destroyed is this Facebook. Facebook. Everybody wants to look at their own face. Now this has become a status quo. How stupid that is. I am 20% happy today. Who cares? Why not 100% happy? Why 20% happy? And why should anybody know how happy you are? Right? Facebook. Apaguramanaya cha abhighna. I'm not criticizing anybody. Please, don't take it very don't take it very personal. Okay? I am also on the Facebook, but I use it in a different purpose. Okay? So, Apaguramanaya cha abhighnate cha is the biggest enemy of an individual is self-pity. And that is the one you have to be destroyed. You have to destroy first. And this self-confidence is, the confidence in the self is, if you really believe that the divinity is within you, and you are the divine, what you do is, you don't look for somebody to give you the love, you keep giving love to everybody else. It flows from inside to outside, not from outside to inside. Love should be flowing from inside to outside. I mean, look at Bhagavan. I mean, look at how simple and how humble he is. How simple. I mean, it's purity and simplicity in every single cell. That is Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba. It doesn't matter to him how many countries he has to go visit to declare his divinity. Every country comes to his feet because he knows he is divine. And he said, does the chakra, the bellam, the jaggery, does it go to the ants or the ants come to the jaggery? It's the ants that come to the jaggery. It's not the jaggery that comes out and seeks for ants. So, same thing happens when you are a spiritual individual. You don't look for somebody to tell you you are beautiful, somebody to tell you, oh, you sing so well, somebody to tell you you study so well, somebody to tell you, if they tell you out of their love, you don't say, you take the acknowledgement and you say, that is grace of God. Thanks the God within you for giving you that incredible opportunity to be of value to somebody else. That is all you have to do. And if that offering is not there, then suddenly you start thinking, oh, I am a great singer, I am a very beautiful person, I can solve all the problems. That is the second destruction that needs to be destroyed, which is even more powerful. Ignorance or arrogance is spiritual arrogance. If you know that it is grace of God, and it is the grace of God that you are able to express all these things, you fold your hands and say, acknowledge it. You don't say, oh, come on, sir, don't tell me all this stuff. You don't tell them like that. Yes. They are saying it with love, you accept it with love, and you offer it to the one that is inside you. Karan Karan Kareem, Kripa Dhar Rahim. Karan Karan Kareem. Kareem means the one that is Karan, and Karan Kareem. Hello, Kareem in the Islam word, Kareem means the doer and the deed and the deed itself. He is Kareem. Karan Karan Kareem. Kripadhar Rahim. Rahim is the one that abundantly gives. That is Rahim. And that second aspect is Akhidatecha Prakhidatecha. Akhidatecha. Akhidatecha Prakhidatecha. Akhidatecha means the Rudra salutations to those who inflict pain on you in a subtle way, and the ones that inflict pain on you in a very direct way. Okay? Now you see how incredible this is. And you say, how do I salute to somebody who is inflicting pain on me? Excuse me. This is controversial, no? This is like totally other way around, no? Shouldn't I be angry with the people that are inflicting pain on me? Why should I salute to them? And I think I shared with you the beautiful story about the butterfly, right? Did I share the story of the butterfly? No. Oh, I did, but maybe you forgot. There was a little butterfly coming out of the cocoon. There was a nature watcher that took pity upon this butterfly. Was struggling to come out of this cocoon. It was really pushing and not able to come out. He said, oh, this poor butterfly, I have to take pity on this. I need to help this butterfly. Then what happened? He took forceps and very slowly removed the layer of that mucus that is obstructing its wings to come out. Suddenly he heard a voice from the back. You stupid fellow, now you created a butterfly that cannot fly. That self-exertion of the pain that the butterfly has to go through is to stretch its wings. And when it cannot stretch its wings like that, the wings don't come out fully. You have no idea whether you are harming or you are helping, and you think you are helping. Leave it to the God. You know, this is very interesting. Now you say, so people that are suffering, shouldn't I be doing service to them? They are suffering now and I have to go do service to them. What are you telling? Isn't that... Now this is another confusion. You are not the one that is doing service. The person that is taking the service is giving you opportunity to help you. And when with that attitude, when you go and you do, when you go in front of people, then you understand, if that opportunity is not right, there won't be any acceptor for that service. This is the other confusion for service people. Oh, everything you wait for, you are praying. When you pray to God and when you deserve the opportunity, God comes to give you the opportunity to serve. Akhidatech, inflicting pain also, I salute to them, because why? They are giving me more inner strength to become better and to become spiritually strong. Akhidatecha prakhidatecha namo vah kirikebhyo. Now the next one is, first one is, the last two are pain, and here is kirikebhyo. Vah kirikebhyo means the one that shower wealth upon you. Devanagum hridayebhyo, and the one who is in the hearts of the gods themselves. That means what? When you start recognizing the divinity in everything, the wealth is, gods literally are waiting to bless you. Not the other way around. Anima siddhe, garima siddhe, laghima siddhe, isitva siddhe, vasitva siddhe, prakamya siddhe, bhukti siddhe, ichha siddhe, prapti siddhe, sarvakama siddhe. All these siddhis means what? Everything is waiting to, come on, take this anima, garima, laghima, everything. Then you say, please wait. I have to serve my God. Come back later. Please wait. Please wait. You can't fall trap into all of that stuff. All of a sudden, if you get distracted with all these siddhis literally waiting for you, you have to tell them, no, no, this is not the purpose. These are all again obstructions. Now you see the pain in the context of an obstruction. Now here the wealth is also a context of obstruction. It is a obstruction to the spiritual progress of the individual. It is like incredible story of that Pundalika, right? The story of the Pundalika. What happened when we say Shirdi Maje Pandarpura Sai Baba Ramavara Baba Ramavara Sai Baba Ramavara Shuddha Bhakti Chandra Bhaga Bhava Pundalika Jaga Pundalika Jaga Bhava Pundalika Jaga Yagho Yagho Avagegana Karu Baba Si Vandana Sai Si Vandana Karu Baba Si Vandana Yagho Avagejana. What do you sing there? In the Bhava Pundalika Jaga. Bhava Pundalika Jaga. Who is Pundalika? Pundalika is that incredible servant. I was so happy that this brother, Guru and family brought me the Panduranga. I was so thrilled to get that Panduranga in the parking lot right after the Guru Purnima program last Sunday. That was the first Panduranga that entered my home. So the reason is for so many months now we have been singing Panduranga Namam. I told Panduranga that I am not going to go buy a picture of you. You have to come to my home. And that's what he did. He came home on Guru Purnima, because every time we are talking about Guru, the Gurus are these great devotees of Panduranga. And the very first one that invoked Panduranga is Pundalika. And one of these days we'll also do the satsang on the saints of Pandharpur here in Sacramento. We'll do that. And this Pundalika, what he did, he was serving his parents and he was singing the name of God, Krishna. Krishna came, stood outside, and he said, Pundalika, Pundalika. And he said, who is that? Knock, knock. Who is that? Krishna. Who is Krishna? The one you are calling the name of Krishna. Oh, really? Thank you very much for coming. Turn around. I am behind you. I am standing at your doorstep. Turn around, Pundalika. Pundalika said, no, 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 sorry. You have to wait. I am serving my parents. I am pressing their feet. You have to wait until I finish the service of my parents. Then Panduranga said, oh really, it's very hot outside and my feet are hurting, the sand is very hot, it's a hot summer. Then he said, oh, sorry, you are going through this trouble. Please take this brick. And he throws a brick at the back of Krishna. And the Krishna now stands on the brick with his two hands on his waist, waiting for Pundalika to turn around and take his darshan. Hello. Even God is waiting for devotee until the devotee finishes his dharma of service to his parents. This is Pundalika Jaga. Pundalika, Bhava Pundalika Jaga. With so much of love, he is treating his parents as the God and doing service to his parents as God. And the real God comes, the God has to wait until the devotee finishes the service to his parents. You understand? Even wealth waits like that for us. The wealth waits like that for us. It is asking, come on, take the wealth, take this, take that. No, sorry. I have to serve my God. Come back later. Come back later. Devanagum hrudayebhyo, vikshinakeebhyo, vichinvatkebhyo, anirhatebhyo, amivatkebhyaha. Namovah kirikebhyo, devanagum hrudayebhyo. There is a interpretation here. The interpretation is, what is written in the books is that who dwells in the heart of the gods. Devanagam Hridayabhyo means in whose heart all the gods are living. It can be also be interpreted like that. Devanagam Hridayabhyo. Where are all the gods? In the hearts of the devotee. Namo Viksheenakebhyo. Namo Viksheenakebhyo. Viksheenakebhyo means the one who is not, the one who doesn't decay. Viksheenakebhyo. Devanagam Hridayebhyo. See, you will be participating with God's grace. Rudra Homam next Saturday in Yuba City. Please don't miss it. It is a Rudra Homam that is offered by Brahmarshi Gajanana Joshi. Not he is a Brahmarshi means he is the one living Brahman amongst us. I can tell this very confidently because his love for God is unmeasurable. It is incredible person he is. Simple and divine. He himself wanted to do Maharudra Homam for Bhagavan as an offering. And all of a sudden he asked me 2 weeks ago, I want to do it in Yuba City. I said, Yuba City? Why Yuba City? He said, all your Sai Bhaktas in Sacramento are also learning Rudram. No, I want them to come and also chant. If it is Bay Area, many of them will not have opportunity to come all the. Look at the love he has. And then he said, I will arrange bus for the Bay Area devotees and all the Sacramento devotees should also come. And so why I remembered that is, this mantra when it is done as homam, that Devanagam Hridayebhyo Swaha. For example, the way it comes is, the way it goes is, Namo Apaguramana cha Abhignate cha swaha, Nama Akhidate cha swaha, Namo Prakhidate cha swaha, Namo Vakkirikebhyo Devanagam Hridayebhyo swaha, Namo Viksheenakebhyo Devanagam Hridayebhyo swaha, Namo Vichinvatkebhyo Devanagam Hridayebhyo swaha. This Devanagam Hridayebhyo should be attached to the every other mantra. Namo Viksheenakebhyo Devanagam Hridayebhyo. The one who doesn't have the decay, Devanagam Hridayebhyo, resides in the hearts of the devotees. Or the one in whose hearts the deities are residing, he doesn't have any decay. And to whom I salute. There is no decay to why it doesn't have decay. Aja Shayavinirmukta Mugdha Kshipra Prasadini. Aja means the one who doesn't have birth. Shayavinirmukta, the one that destroys the decay. Mugdha, incredibly beautiful. Mugdha means the one that mesmerizes just by the Rupam. Mugdha, always mesmerizing. Incredible. I mean, look at Bhagavan's, Murti, right? Mesmerizing. It is so mesmerizing that when you sit in front of him, you don't even want to close your eyes. You are constantly looking at him only. If you sit in front of God, who is in living form before us, then you close your eyes. Sometimes you don't even want to close your eyes. But he takes you inside so much that it is inevitable. He'll be sitting inside. The eyes will be closing to see him inside, That is Mugdha. Kshipra Prasadini. Kshipra Prasadini means the one who grants boons right there and then. No need to wait also. Hello? No need to wait. There is no waiting period. But we may think, how come I ask Swami, it has not happened. The time consciousness is for you. Sometimes he already grants the boon. Take it for granted. He already grants the boon. It may not materialize in your own mind because the mind is not ready to accept it. And he waits for that mind to be ready to accept it. Namo Viksheenakebhyo. No decay. Devanagam Hridayebhyo. Namo Vichinvatkebhyo. Vichinvatkebhyo means the one that watches very closely the good and the bad that you are engaged in. Devanagam Hridayebhyo. You can't hide from him. Excuse me. There is no hiding in front of God. It's like the stupid cat it closes its eyes, drinking the milk. It thinks nobody is looking at it. What is it doing? It closed its eyes. Because it closed its eyes, it thinks, oh, nobody is looking at me. Right? Hello, children, look at this. You understand? What does the cat do? Close its eyes and drink the milk. And then it says, oh, nobody is looking at me. We are like that in front of God. You cannot hide from God. You can only run. You can't hide. One boy, Swami asked, hey, Dunnapota, you're smoking. No, Swami, I'm not smoking. No, Swami, I'm not. Hey, come on, don't lie to me. No, Swami, when did I smoke? Come on, Swami. Picture came out. Fellow sitting right next to a bunk, smoking a cigarette. He said, any more evidence you want? Oh, sorry, Swami, now he falls on his head. Huh? Know that you can't hide from God. Right? Even the good deeds you do, He watches. The bad deeds, He watches. Vichinvatkebhyo. That is what it means. Devanagum hridayebhyo. Why you can't hide from Him? Simple question. Why you can't hide from Him? Exactly. He is within you. Can you hide yourself from yourself? Can you hide? Yeah, you can't hide yourself from yourself. So when He is within you, hridayebhyo, devanagum hridayebhyo. Devanagum hridayebhyo. He is the one that is constantly telling you, this is bad, this is good, this you should wait, this you should think, this you should do, this you should not do. He is constantly prompting from inside. He's the one that is telling you all this stuff. But yet, what do we think? Oh, this is my imagination. But what is imagination is you trying to do something, not Him telling. Huh? You understand? That is the most important thing. Huh? Then, Namo Vichinakebhyo, Namo Vichinvatkebhyo, with the one who judges the good and bad that we are doing. Nama Anirhatebhyo, Anirhatebhyo, the one who roots out your sin. Bhavani, Bhavanagamya, Bhavaranya Kutharika. Bhavaranya Kutharika. Kutharika means axe. When we all sing, Durge Bhavani Ma. We sing Bhavani. How many times we sing this Bhavani? Sai Bhavani, Sai Bhavani. What is the meaning of Bhavani? Bhavani means the one who annihilates even your thought that is disturbing or coming across your consciousness. That is what Lalita Sahasranamam is giving the meaning of Bhavani. Every time you say Bhavani, Bhavani means she will stop, even come, your mind is getting into so many thoughts that obstruct you to be present in front of the divinity. You say Bhavani, then she will come, she'll take away all the thoughts, and now you are present in front of God. So that you will understand what is Sivajnana Pradayini. Then you understand what is the wisdom of being a Shiva. In order to know who is Shiva, you need a Shiva, Bhavani. Bhavani, Bhavana, Agamya. You are lost in this maze or the forest of Bhavana, means all the thoughts. Agamya, you are confused. You don't know where to go. Then what happened? You need to be, all these thoughts are coming up, you want to do, you don't want to do, if you do this, what happens, if you do all this analysis, paralysis, everything is happening, you don't know what to do, confusing, and you say, Bhavani, she will come, she'll clear all the confusion, and she'll make it crystal clear for you what needs to be done. Bhavana, Agamya, Bhavaranya, Kutharika. She comes like an axe and takes away all the ignorance associated. And the one that is saying here, Anirhatebhyo. Anirhatebhyo. Hata means to take it out. Hatya. Anirhatebhyo. The one who takes away all the sins are uprooted from the bottom, the root. It won't, even from the roots, he will take out. And I salute to him. Ami Anirhatebhyo. Devanagum Hridayebhyo. Nama Ami Vatkebhyo Devanagum Hrudayebhyo. Ami Vatkebhyaha, the one who is present in the gross and the subtle. The one who is present in the gross and the subtle. The one who is present in the manifest and the unmanifest. The one who is present in the visible and the invisible. The one who is present in comprehensible and incomprehensible. Chintya, achintya. Achintya means the one who cannot be even comprehended. The one who can be tried to be comprehended. What little is not even an angstrom unit of a sand grain we have learnt about God. Not even an angstrom unit. Angstrom unit? How much? What is angstrom unit? Huh? Hello? Angstrom unit? 10 to the power of? No. What is angstrom unit? Now adults. Unit of measure. What is the unit? What is an angstrom? What is the unit of measure? Minus 10. You all have to go back and take 10th class examination. Huh? 10 to the power of minus 8 centimeters is an angstrom unit. 10 to the power of minus 8 centimeter. Minus 12 is pico. Minus 18 is femto. Minus 18 is atto. Angstrom is 10 to the power of minus 8 centimeters. And the distance between a carbon and a carbon is, in the matter, hello, 1.24 angstrom units. That's the distance between a carbon atom to a carbon atom. God is present even what we know about God is less than an angstrom unit. Compared to, that means we know him even less than what is the carbon to carbon distance in the universe. But we think we figured it out all. How can you figure out all? Nothing, impossible. And hence he looks at us when all the stupidity around it is going. When we try to judge him because we listen to the crap from outside, he is looking at it, he is laughing in pity. What stupid people. They don't even, but he doesn't even say that. He smiles and he goes away. Samajavaragamana. Sadhuhrut sarasabja. He is only looking for sadhuhrut. He is looking for the heart of the sadhus. That is what his focus is. Samajavaragamana means the one who is walking like a magnanimous, a royal elephant when it is walking on the street. All the dogs start barking at it. Huh? You think that the elephant that is walking on the street will look at each dog and say, hey dog, please don't. No, it doesn't. The elephant is walking royally on the road. It doesn't even worry about the dogs barking. Huh? What I am trying to say, why I am saying to say is, Ami Vatkebhyaha, the one who is present in the gross and the subtle, Anurenu Trunakastha Paripurna Govinda. ನಿರ್ಮಲಾತ್ಮಕನಾಗಿ ಇರಿಯುವುದೇ ಆನಂದ. ಗೋವಿಂದ ನಿನ್ನ ನಾಮಮೇ ಚಂದ. ಅಣುರೇಣು ತೃಣ ಕಾಷ್ಟ ಪರಿಪೂರ್ಣ ಗೋವಿಂದ. ಅಣು ಆಟಮ್, ರೇಣು grain of sand, truna blade of grass, kashta dried wood. In all of these things, paripurna Govinda. He is present fully and magnificently in all these different things. So what do we have to do? Nirmalatmakanagi iriyuvide ananda. When you are pure and blissful and you recognize that he is present in everything, Ami Vatkebhyaha. Let us chant this Anuvakam, and then next week onwards we'll have the class with Swami's grace almost entire August, and so we'll hopefully finish the 11th Anuvakam by that time. And next week I request all of you to join for Suprabhatam at 5:30 in the morning at Sri Devi's place, Sacramento devotees. all the devotees from Bay Area are starting at 6:30, the bus from Sanatana Dharma Kendra. And so I know brother will announce later because many other people are missing, but many of you may leave after the class. That's why I was telling you. And also those on the phone line here. 6:30 the buses will start from the Bay Area, Sanatana Dharma Kendra. 9:30 is the estimated time of starting the Rudra Homam and the Rudra Parayanam. And Joshiji told very specifically, he wants the sacrament of devotees to do Swami's altar. He wanted Swami to come from here, and I told him we'll do Suprabhatam and bring Swami. He said very happy. Bring him there, set up the altar, and this offering is for Bhagavan. What? I don't think this happened in the Bay Area before, that a Brahmarshi is doing this Rudra Homam for Bhagavan, and we are all blessed to participate in that. It doesn't matter, I am not telling this so you tell everybody to come. Only those that are at least learning the Rudram. It is an offering to Swami that you can do. Homam means offering. Yajna is sacrificial offering. When you say yajna, when somebody calls you for a homam or an abhishekam, if you learnt Veda, you cannot decline unless it is such an emergency that you cannot go. Because it is the dharma of the person that learned the Veda. Somebody says we are doing a homam or a yajnam, please come, then you cannot decline. You have to go offer it to God. That's the only reason. To whom it is given is from whom much is expected. Right? So, hope Joshiji will finish by 2:30, and then hopefully by 4 o'clock all of us can be back. Yes, brother? Oh, you don't have Veda class next Sunday? Cleaning. Oh, cleaning. Okay. All of you chant Rudram while cleaning. Self-cleaning. Okay. Om Sri Saram. Let's chant the Anuvaka. Nama Yirinyaya cha Prapathyaya cha Nama Kigum Silaya cha Kshayanaya cha Nama Kapardine cha Pulastaye cha Namo Goshtyaya cha Grihyaya cha Nama Talpyaya cha Gehyaya cha Nama Katyaya cha Gakvaresthaya cha Namo Hridayaya cha Niveshyaya cha Nama Pagum Savyaya cha Rajasyaya cha Nama Shushkyaya cha Namo Lopyaya cha Ulapyaya cha Nama Bhurnyaya cha Shunyaya cha Nama Panyaya cha Parnashadyaya cha Namo Paguramanaya cha Bhighate cha Nama Akhidate cha Prakhidate cha Namo Vakirikebhyo Devanagum Hrudayebhyo Namo Vichinakebhyo Namo Vichinvatkebhyo Nama Anirhadebhyo Nama Ami Vatkebhyaham. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Suvah Tatsaviturvarenyam